Good morning. Welcome to Outdoor Therapy. I'm Vinny. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell below. Get notified for future videos. We're out early this morning. We're going to get out of our comfort zone, try something new to get outside. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. We're going to make a quick pit stop. I got to grab coffee for this morning. When I'm traveling, my go-to spot to stop for coffee is Pilot, believe it or not. I'm sure coming from the Northeast, people would think I'd stop at Dunkin' or maybe even Starbucks. But I don't know, my Pilot, they got great coffee. Let me know in the comments below, where do you guys stop? So sometimes we get stuck in that rut and we just do the same thing day in and day out, whether it's that 9-to-5 job you're working, whatever activities you're doing outside of work, but you're doing the same thing. It's good to get out of your comfort zone, try something new. And that's what we're going to do today. All right, we arrived at Mid-Hudson Sporting Clays. We're gonna take an introduction course to shooting clays. Never done it before. I went pheasant hunting a few years back. I ended up getting a few pheasants, not ever doing it before. So we're gonna take this introduction class. They're gonna show us the ins and outs, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. Let's head on in.
I'm going to show you the target, then we're going to talk about shooting. It's that C machine. It's the one with the gray cap, not the tan cap. So here it goes. So you saw there's a lot of side-to-side movement on this target. Because it's close and it's not moving very fast, you still don't need to lead it. However, you do need to focus on the front edge. So what I mean by that is, instead of focusing on the entire target, focus on the front edge. Obviously it's round. The front edge is going to change as it's flying. When it comes out of the machine, that's the front edge, then that's the front edge, then that's the front edge.
Okay.
Okay? Critical that you keep the gun moving. If you stop the gun, you're going to shoot behind the target for sure. Okay? Now, I just said you don't need to lead it, but you're the one holding the gun. If your brain is telling you to get in front of it, then get in front of it.
Okay.
Okay? Your brain knows more than I do. Okay, you're the one with the gun in your hand. So you have to do what your brain says, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One is, and it sounds weird, but if your brain says lead it and you say no, you're going to have an argument in your head with your brain. It happens to me, it happens to everybody, and you'll be like this. Yes, no, yes, no. And finally, you're going to yank the trigger because you're going to win eventually.
Yeah.
And you're going to yank the trigger. And you're probably going to miss.
Okay.
So if your brain says get in front of it a little bit, go ahead and get in front of it a little bit. When the pellets come out, there's ounce and an eighth. There's over 400 pellets in each shell.
Okay.
Okay. As soon as they leave the barrel, they start spreading this way, and also this way. So you have what we call a cloud of shot flying through the sky. If you get a little bit in front of it, even though you don't have to, the pellets in the back of the cloud are still going to hit it and break it. Nobody will know it was the pellets in the back. We'll just see a broken target.
Gotcha.
It's a hit. Choose your gun. Okay. So to load this gun, you drop one shell in. That's fine. You don't really have to, just so you know. Anywhere in there, as long as it's facing the right direction, is going to work. And you press that button. That's it. She's ready to fire.
Pull.
You stop, swing.
Yeah.
Okay. So this target doesn't really have a good stopping point like the last one, but the easiest place to break it is going to be right before, right at, or just after the peak.
Okay.
Because that's when it's going to be moving the slowest. Again, with most targets, this is going to hold true. Try to avoid shooting it on the way down.
Pull. 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 Pull.
Much closer, but under it again. So let me ask you this. When you're pulling the trigger, you could see the target.
Yes.
Okay, so try blocking it out with the barrel like you did with the other targets. Okay, because you're consistently shooting under it. So try, if you block it out, that means the gun will be higher.
Higher.
And if you did that same thing you just did, except you blocked it, you would have hit it.
Okay. Pull.
There you go. So we have different types of targets. The first ones we shot were standards. They look like a Frisbee.
Yep.
Right? We also have that one we just shot was actually a rabbit target, but when you throw it in the air, it's called a raboo.
Okay.
But it's the physically, it's the same target we use for rabbit targets.
Okay.
So it has no dome. It's basically a wheel, and it's real thick around the edge because we do throw them on the ground.
Okay.
We're going to shoot that at the next station.
Okay.
And obviously the regular targets will just break as soon as they hit the ground.
Yeah.
They're much thicker, much more robust.
Gotcha.
From this station, I want to shoot, it's called a Batu. It looks like this.
Okay.
Very little dome. And when it launches, that's all you see.
Gotcha.
That's really hard. What's nice about the Batus is no matter how we throw them, they always turn.
Okay.
And then when it turns, you see that.
Gotcha.
Right? So I'm going to show you one. It's that machine, not the first one. It's the one without a cover on it. See machine. Let's see what it looks like. And there's the turn.
Gotcha.
Okay. Again, I would say you don't need to lead it. Absolutely focus on the front edge. Absolutely keep the gun moving. Wait for the turn. And we're going to load the bottom barrel. Remember, front edge, keep the gun moving, and wait for the turn.
Pull.
Nice. Good shot. Right in the center.
Pull.
Nice. Your timing was perfect on those two you hit.
Pull.
Nice. Very nice.
So giving myself more room, because I was basically like 2 feet from the machine itself. Giving that more room, I don't know, it allows my brain to actually track it more.
Yes.
And I got more time.
Well, that's what I was talking about with the hold point and the break point.
Yeah.
That's going to vary shooter to shooter. I could tell you a good place to start, and then you need to think about it and say, okay, that's too close, too far, whatever. Even the break point. If you want to break it on the way up when it's like this, more power to you. If you break it, you break it.
Yeah.
That's just harder.
Gotcha.
Right? If you're breaking them like this, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Okay, so trap and skeet have a very defined set of rules as far as target presentation. So with trap, you're 16 yards behind the machine. There's a row with 5 positions for 5 shooters. The machine is going like this, but it's on a cam, so it doesn't do it the same every time.
Okay.
Because what will happen is the group will get in a routine, and they'll be able to know where the target's going to be. You can't see the machine. So it's going to come out somewhere in that angle, but you don't know where.
Gotcha.
The elevation remains constant and the distance remains constant. The speed the target flies remains constant, but the angle it comes out is going to vary. And everybody shoots 5, and then they rotate, shoot another 5 till they shoot 25.
Okay.
Skeet, you have a high house and a low house, like this, and you walk around a semicircle, and the targets all fly exactly the same.
Same.
The high house and the low house. In fact, it's so regimented that there's a hoop on a stick, and the targets have to fly through that hoop. So if you shoot skeet here and then shoot it in California, it's going to look exactly the same.
Gotcha.
And you walk around, some stations you shoot pairs, some stations you just shoot singles until you shoot your 25. Sporting clays, which is what this is, there's only 2 rules. The targets have to be presented in a safe manner. We can't have you swinging the gun across other people, obviously. And everybody in the group sees the same target. Other than that, we can do whatever we want.
Gotcha.
Up, down, incoming, outgoing, rolling on the ground. We have targets. The targets we've been shooting are 110 millimeters, which is what, 4 inches, something like that, right? We have 90s. We have 60s that are that big. We have orange, green, black, orange on top, black on the bottom. We have some pink ones. That's all legal. We could do whatever we want.
Is there a governing organization that covers?
Yes.
There is.
Yes. But the rules are more about shooters and the equipment they have, and, you know, if you have so many malfunctions and things like that.
Gotcha.
But generally the targets, we could do whatever we want.
Okay.
Which is nice because it's always different.
Exactly.
Like if you come back in a month, this whole setup's going to be different.
All right. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, it makes it a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
So this target we're going to try right here is this machine. It comes out. It doesn't go very high. You can see that pile of orange right in front of that mound. That's where it's going to land.
Okay.
Okay? So choose your gun.
Pull.
Nice, good shot. Let's try one of these. This is the B target. It goes out that way. You see that pile over there?
Yep.
That's where it's going to land. I'll show you one. That one I would say you don't want to shoot right behind it. I would say front edge.
Pull.
There you go. Nice. So now I want to try at that first station. Let me hold this so your arms don't get tired. At the first station, we shot what's called a true pair or a simultaneous pair. When you said pull, I pressed the button, both targets launch immediately. What we're going to do here is called a report pair. You say pull, I'm going to throw the A target. When you shoot at it, I'm going to throw the B target.
Pull.
Nice. Not only did you hit it good, but you were absolutely focused on the front edge because that's where you hit it.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Hey guys, just got done finishing my intro to sporting clays. Unbelievable. I would definitely do this again. The instructor was great. We started out with safety, technique, form, and then he had me hitting clays. I didn't expect to hit that many clays as I did, but it was a great instructor, great time. If you're in the Northeast, New Paltz area, I would highly recommend Mid-Hudson Sporting's Clays. They offer an introduction class. It's about $135 for an hour and a half worth of training, one-on-one training. You're shooting about 100 rounds, different locations, different throws. I would definitely highly recommend it. If you're not in the area, check out your local area, see if there's a sporting clays club in your area. I'm sure they would offer some kind of introduction course just to get you sucked into the sport. Highly recommend to get outside and give it a try. If you like the video, like and subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Get that outdoor therapy and get outside.